Hi everyone, this is Neve here from The Mama's Hip. My blog is at themamashipblog.com. I'm just doing a quick beauty favourites video to show you the kind of products that I'm wearing at the moment and which ones are working for me and which ones I reach for again and again. So it's a really small collection. For moisturiser, I tend to use this one here. It's a Nivea Natural Beauty. I showed this before. And this is my second pot of it because I find I only need a small amount. I don't put any on my fringe or on my forehead because of my fringe. It would get too greasy. So my hair would get too greasy, I mean, with the cream. So I buy this. It's a Nivea Natural Beauty Radiance Boosting Moisturiser. And if I show you inside, it's kind of a goldy. And then it gives you a nice kind of a iridescent glow. I used this in place of highlighter sometimes on my cheekbones, and it's a nice dupe for a Benefit High Beam or Moonbeam kind of product. You can use it all over your face too, which is what I do sometimes, or I do on the days I am wearing foundation. Not today, obviously. So this is my go-to foundation. It's the same tube I've had like for the last 18 months and it's still going strong. It's Essence Soft and Natural Makeup, long lasting, and I wear the shade 02 Sand Beige, and I know I have this in 03 as well. For the summertime when my skin's a little bit darker, this tends to look too pale on me if I have a tiny bit of a tan or more freckles. So I kind of wear this most months of the year until maybe May or June, and then I switch to 03. And that's probably like €2 or €3. It's fantastic value. This is one product I can't be without, and I've been using this for like 20 years and it's still the best one I've ever found. Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer. This is a lipstick kind of a concealer and it comes out really thick. It's got great coverage. I used to use this when I had really bad acne and it was the only thing I found that would cover the big red angry pustules on my face. It blends really nicely and I have it on today in the corner. Well, I need a bit more, I think. In the corners of my eyes for the dark circles. It works really well on them. It would also work nicely for a highlighter. Say if you wanted to highlight the Cupid's bow, whoops, you could put a bit there. Sometimes you can do this when you're facial contouring. You can highlight areas that you want to appear more prominent, so that would kind of give you a bit more of a pouty look. If you see that, and then you can obviously use darker shades to slim down any areas that you don't want to look so prominent, like chubby cheeks. Another product I've just been wearing every day, and it's a fantastic value product as well, and it gives great volume. I have it on today and the remains of yesterday's underneath as well. Isn't that so classy? This is Rimmel's Max The Volume Flash, it's called, mascara, and I bought it in black. I only wear black mascara. I used to mess around and buy brown ones, but they never gave me the effect I liked. It was too natural for me. I like a proper black mascara look. So this is brilliant. It's about €6. Oh, sorry, this is probably €4. I hope it's only €4 anyway. And one of these tubes can last me like a couple of years. This is brilliant. I used to use Magnoscopic, which I think is Estee Lauder or something, and that was €22, and it dried out quite quickly. I found I was having to replace it every 3 or 4 months. This has been going for about 4 or 5 months, and I still have some left in it. It's probably €6 or €7. Maybe 8 or 9, I'm not sure, but it's under a tenner anyway, and it gives really good volume. You only need one coat. I have 2 on me today, but 1 would do you if you wanted a natural look. That's what the brush is like. And it's kind of a squared off brush. It's kind of weird in a way. It's not a circular brush. It's got 4 kind of points to it, if you can see that. So you kind of have to, I don't know, you have to get used to that. It was a bit weird for me putting it on at first. But it's got great volume, as I said, and it lasts all day. It doesn't end up under your eyes until the next morning. That's a really good one. For lipstick and lip colour, and cheek colour, I use lipsticks for blusher a lot of the time as well. I have 2 favourites I've been alternating the last while. This is one I showed before on my blog, and it's the same lipstick I have had since last year, and it's still going for me. It's Essence Almost Famous, number 44. It's probably €1 or €2. That's how much I have left. And I have a slick of it on today. I will kind of keep this in the pocket of a coat and throw it on if I'm out or if I'm driving or if I'm walking down the street. I will just put some on to feel a bit more, you know, pulled together. Excuse me. Another one I think I put on my blog before was Rimmel's Rose Passion. This is a thicker consistency. It's not as sheer as the Essence one. It's more of a proper lipstick. And it's a lovely, it's coming out quite pink there, but it's more red in the tube. I'll swatch it for you. There you go. It's between a pink and a red. And it's really flattering for my skin tone and for anybody with red hair who finds some red lipsticks can bring out the red flush in my skin. I do need foundation on when I have a red lip on, I realise, because it brings out the pinky tones. So this is still one that's flattering to my skin tone. It's not too red, it doesn't wash me out, and it helps my teeth look whiter, which is always nice. For hair, I just use shampoo and conditioner. I don't use anything amazing. I don't use a leave-in conditioner. I'm going to have to start because I just got my ends bleached. So I'm going to start using Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, which I have. I bought that on in Tesco with my online shop there a few weeks ago. And this is a serum I use sometimes if my hair is very puffy looking. Now it's just been blow dried, so it's lying quite flat, but sometimes if I blow dry it and I don't finish blow drying it enough, it'll kind of stick out a bit. Or if I let it air dry and it goes a bit frizzy in the rain or whatever. This is John Frieda's Sheer Blonde, and I started using this 10 years ago. It's a gorgeous gold, it's a waxy kind of a serum. What do they call it exactly? Balm, that's the word for it. Spun gold balm. And what I love is the perfume on this. It's like, it smells like a perfume. It's gorgeous. I can't even just describe it. It's beautiful, and it brings me right back to 10 years ago when I started dating my husband, and we had lots of nights out and I wore this a lot. So I still buy it kind of to reminisce. Just put a bit of it in here and show you. It just helps your hair lie a bit flatter, and I don't know if it gives it an extra shine, but it can't hurt. You wouldn't want to use too much because it would weigh your hair down. It's quite waxy. And a perfume. I don't tend to wear perfume, but I have been shopping a little bit recently and passing an Essence counter again. I'm such an Essence fan, it's unreal. This is Essence Like a Walk in the Summer Rain. This was, I think, €2 or €3, and there are, I don't know how many mils, 10 mils in it. You could keep that in your pocket, keep it in your bag, and it smells beautiful. I've always admired Burberry Weekend on other people because I love the smell of that, but I've never actually bought it myself because I don't wear perfume enough to justify spending 30 quid on something I might spray on me, you know, 3 times a year. So I bought this because this has the same, one of the same ingredients in it. Sorry, I just have to keep smelling it. It's a floral scent, really deep, kind of musky. And it just gives me this kind of feeling when I smell it. I don't know what it is. It kind of reminds me of something that I can't even put my finger on. It just kind of gets me. You know, those kind of perfume smells. So I love this, and I will be buying this again, and I just really, really love it. And actually what I like about this is I can smell this on me like hours later. You know the way other ones fade? This is something I kind of catch a whiff of it sometimes and I go, oh god, that's my perfume, I'm still smelling it. So it lasts ages, which is amazing. I think Essence should sponsor the Mama's Hip. I might have to get on to them. So they are my beauty favourites. I mean, all in all, that would come in probably under 40 quid, and that's kind of the only stuff I'm wearing. Day to day, if I throw on a bit of mascara and some concealer, that's about it. And I mean, I don't even wear makeup going around the house because what's the point? But say if I wear these two plus a lipstick, which is what I have on today, I feel like I'm kind of made up. I feel like I'm ready to face the day and go out and do things. If I'm going to be really fancy, I'll put on foundation too, and I might smear a bit of lip colour onto my cheeks. That's about all I'm doing these days because I just don't have, well, I could make the time, but I don't. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed my beauty favourites, and see you all soon. Bye!